Which is why
Anyway.
I go in and I play things for, Mint here before she goes and plays, because she tends to, get distracted. And
Don't talk about that.
and, also, I grind, like, I play these games, like, religiously because I am so invested in the lore of it all. Oh my god, like, so
Yeah,
invested
I
in the
think you're a little
lore.
too invested. That's cool? Yeah.
There's no such thing as too invested. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Then you clearly haven't met me. Remember what happened when when I heard that Kafka was gonna be playable in Star Rail? Hi,
Running
Dia!
into you in a place like
Hey!
this? I can see you two still love
Hi!
wandering around.
Pretty girl, yes. Hello.
Oh my god, shut up.
Just wandering around. We're
That's
usually
no,
taking care of
I'm
some
dialoguing
serious
your brain
business,
for you.
even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind.
Alright, so what am I thinking right now then? What am I thinking right now then?
I would really like to bet I'm kidding.
No.
I just finished a commit. Too interesting.
Or you're
Just
thinking right now,
escorting
this
shipment
dialogue's way too
goods.
long, I just want to go
I'm
to
on my way
Fontaine.
to report back.
Fair enough, that's also what I'm thinking.
Do you see that guy in that outfit with the red shirt and the
This
hat?
guy.
Yeah, the guy, he's from Fontaine. Remember that later. Let's not
Oh,
think
this
about it. Let's
guy!
focus on this.
You serious?
Yeah, that guy's sus. Okay, just trust me, I'll tell you why
Can't
later.
say I saw that coming.
It's great.
Stay for
Oh,
too long in
Tia,
one
don't miss
place.
us, sweetheart. We'll come back later.
Yeah.
She's disappointed. She's sad.
I know.
She's gonna miss us.
My theory, I have not watched any of the trailers, so I don't know nothing. So in Mondstadt, the Archon wanted to help the people in Liyue. He wanted the people to figure out the problem. In Inazuma, the Archon was the problem, and in Sumeru, the Archon's people were the problem. So, my hypothesis, my theory is that the Archon of Fontaine will want more problems.
You are correct.
Good point.
Ah, great! I told you!
Yeah, no. And not
Oh.
only that, but let me tell you, right now, her people follow her blindly. Like, into the depths. It is so... You're gonna hate her so much.
Am I? I'm still gonna pull for her,
yeah.
probably.
I guess.
So pretty. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so pretty.
Welcome to Fontaine. Welcome
my
to Fontaine,
God.
Minty. Are you ready to go diving below the ocean depths? Because it's gonna be
See.
great.
Ooh, chest. Oh, not a chest, it was just a stupid barrel.
You fell for it.
Shut up! You did
I saw
too.
that and I was like,
You
I
did
not.
too.
I saw it when I was next to another barrel because I landed right next to the boat and I saw the barrel and I was like, someone's gonna fall for that, and you just did.
Oh, this must be Fontaine's port.
That area is for something else completely that isn't you.
Ah, okay.
Look at how pretty the water is, by the way.
I know,
Like
it's
those
so,
waterfalls.
I love this.
Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
It's even more impressive than I
Seeing the sights
imagined.
as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Yeah,
What do you
maybe.
think?
Let's. Oh, we're gonna meet the Hydro Archon? Okay.
Useful information.
Immediately. I like.
Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Yeah. Journey to find the
The
sibling.
more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality.
I don't like her.
Hmm.
I don't know if I voiced
We
my
don't
concerns
like the
about this
Hydro
woman yet.
Archon. We don't like the
I
Hydro
don't like
Archon.
her. She's a brat. She's oh god.
What is this? Did someone die?
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
What? Also, they're all so prim and proper all the
Excuse me.
time.
Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here
Do you see that
listening.
person in the background?
Lynette!
Hi!
Yep.
We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking
Oh,
about
that
something that
too, yeah.
really happened.
Ah,
In fact, it's a
I
case
figured
that
it was
just heard
real.
a few days ago.
Really?
So what they
Like,
do instead
a
is they
real trial?
treat real
But the way
trials
you were
like
talking about it,
plays,
the
which
words
is
you used
concerning.
just now made it sound like
That's
some kind of
not
story.
cool. No.
In what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior
Don't like
motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trials as a sort of opera.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we
Yeah.
just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases.
So in other
And as
words,
for your
they're like
worries
the
about whether
Dateline of the
cases are treated
universe
with
of
due
the world.
reverence,
Ah,
we
that
have
makes
the
a lot more
absolutely
sense.
just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the
Neuvillette.
Orixis Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon.
I don't like
Between
all
the
the
machine and the Chief Justice,
French sounding
false charges
words.
and
You know,
injustice
like
are a thing
they're
of the past now.
complicated.
Oh, then you're not gonna like a certain character. He has a French accent.
Oh no.
Not Neuvillette, but someone else has a French accent.
I mean, I don't mind
so-
French accents, but if it makes it hard to understand what they're saying, and I have to read the subtitles for every
Not
little thing that
really.
they're saying, okay, good then. So this is
Judgment
the
device
nation of
created by the.
justice.
Is it some kind of
Yeah.
machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's
Farina?
her biggest
Isn't her
passion.
name Focalor?
Farina is her real name is Farina, but or at least that's what the people call her. But her god name is Forceful, like how Venti goes by Venti, but his real god name is Barbados.
Oh, okay.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid
Yeah.
it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
An appointment?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's
In other words, she's a
incredibly
bad
popular.
god and she's lazy.
That's right.
That's quite literally
After
what
all,
she
she
is.
Look!
is the
Little
Archon.
thing!
Though she may tend to get
Little
a little
thing!
dramatic from time to time, people
Oh, I
can't
know.
get
That's the
enough of her.
the little creatures from the trailer.
Wait, I saw one. I want it.
Yeah, I should. You can't take it. It's literally a person. Like it talks and everything.
Aww. I want a little one. I want a little
They have
one.
tiny little wings.
Aw. Just like my chair.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
That's because she's probably problematic.
Paimon gets now. The Hydro Archon is kind of like a big celebrity here, right?
Which is why
Yeah,
everyone
I
follows her
suppose
blindly.
You could say that.
Ah.
Perhaps you could even
Yeah.
say our
Paimon's our mascot.
Yeah.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
You get
Come
arrested for
on.
just
Sure,
bad
there's a
mouthing
lot
your
of laws
Archon?
here,
That's kind
but
of.
nobody's going to be arrested for saying
Mom just
something
ordered pizza.
disrespectful about the Hydro
Ooh.
Archon.
So happy found it.
I think we get it. Thank you.
Alright,
I
thanks.
guess we
Bye-bye.
know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House, but who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
True.
Hey,
Oh, just wait.
what are you looking
Wait
over
for
there
it.
for?
There's a girl over
And
there. She's been standing alone for quite some time.
Huh. Maybe something's the
Hi,
matter.
Lynette.
She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
There's water everywhere. Huh?
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing
Wow.
about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water.
Oh.
And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged.
Oh, I see.
We would
Lore.
skip and jump, tossing
Lore.
and turning in the wind. The
in other
sun
words,
shone
the
brightly,
area around
and the air
Fontaine is
was
flooding
filled with the scent
slowly.
of the sea. But
Ah, I
now,
see.
the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah,
Huh.
no, that's because, oh yeah, you didn't see the trailer. Never mind.
Paimon
You'll hear it
doesn't
later,
really
don't worry
get
about
what
it.
you mean.
I mean, I know Child shows up at one point, but that's it.
I don't
Oh.
believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Hi, Lenny.
And you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
So, how does the cat thing work? Does it apply to you too? Or
What
is it
cat
just like
thing?
a half and half type thing?
They're twins. I don't know how it works.
Well, clearly, is it fraternal? I think it's fraternal twins. 'Cause
Yeah.
We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with
she's
anyone.
giving him the
In
death
fact,
glare.
she seldom
Jesus.
speaks at all.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Because you always steal all my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
Shush.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before
Getting
it
straight to the
engulfs
point, aren't you, Paimon?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
There we go.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't
Ooh,
exactly the right word,
prophecy.
because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty.
A
There's
certain
no
amount
doubt
of
about what's happening in
uncertainty. That's
Fontaine now.
very, direct.
Where to
Yeah, there's no
begin?
doubt about what's happening.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet.
Formally
have we?
greeted each other. What does that mean?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Hello, traveler.
Does he, like, kiss our, like, cheeks or something? Oh, no. Handshake. Never mind. Because that's a popular thing in Europe, I think. It is. I've been to Europe.
That's
Hello,
mainly
Vinny.
in I mean, it's mostly, it's not really, believe it or not, it's
And
not in
hello,
France. Usually it's just
Paimon.
in Russia and areas like that.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's in France. It depends on what part of France you're in. Sometimes.
You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
I don't like the way he said that.
Oh, alright then. Well,
He
Paimon
gave
is
her a
happy to
pat
have
on
a
the back
local
and then
friend
said it
now.
might be useful. Chillax, you're fine.
By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me.
Sure, boy, buddies. Oh, yay.
So you can run ahead of your characters if you want to.
You
Oh,
said
here
you
it
were going to
comes.
see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come
Hi.
to see you.
Pay attention to every word she says.
That's not the
Nope,
Archon.
just
Oh,
wait.
that's the Archon.
Wait. Be patient, Minty.
I'm trying.
So, she's the Hydro Archon?
Eh.
How did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Okay.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers
How
have
did you
arrived in our
know?
nation. Come,
Wait.
let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
I don't like that.
Just wait for it.
Is she talking about us?
Duh.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited
Like,
other
we're the
nations.
cause of the chaos,
But
yes?
I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
What do you mean by that?
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it.
Well, we found her.
We've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, hush about
Over the top.
Yeah, a little excessive there. Focalor.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
Wait for it.
As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the
Oh
most
wait, did that
basic
one guy
understanding.
snitch?
Don't forget that even the gods
And she
Did that
claims
one
it's
guy
because I'm a god and
snitch?
I have... Listen to what she's saying. She's saying it's because I'm a god and gods have ever-ending power. Some are mediocre, some are excellent.
by my abilities.
Her abilities. Wait for it. Wait for the camera to
You
pan.
had
Click it.
best Stop and
Wait.
consider. Do you really
Click again.
have the noble
When you click
qualities
again.
and etiquette necessary to communicate
Ah!
all it
He
takes is a
literally
flick of
snitched
my
and told
finger
her
for me to
that
know
we were coming.
everything
And like,
about
and remember
Ah,
how
I
she said,
see. You
remember how she said that
snitch.
we cause chaos? Remember how she said we cause chaos?
Yes.
Do you remember what Paimon and the Traveler were arguing about in the beginning?
All right, we cause problems.
That-
Got it.
Yeah. So she thought that. So he told her this exaggerated story of how we cause problems in the nation, even though we solved the problem.
Thanks,
And so
dude.
he snitched.
You
Literally just right there.
snitch.
But we didn't realize them as the character, so like this is an outside the character point of view. So we
I get it.
honestly think that this is some sort of power from her.
I get it. That
That's
I don't like her.
Whoa. Talk about sounding
Yeah.
high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself. Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh?
It's because she's a
What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
No, it's more than enough. It's
What
quite
else should I say then?
we prefer
what's the
not
word
to
I'm
have it. We
looking
prefer to
for?
talk to you in private.
Yeah,
Bratty?
Is she really
yeah.
fast to start talking?
Self-absorbent?
Uh-huh.
Wow, I
Sure.
didn't expect to see Lady Farina here.
Self-centered?
What a surprise!
Yeah.
That's another one.
You see,
Does
she
this
just
mean
likes the
they're
idea of the
legendary
crowd's
blonde
eyes on her.
traveler? How did I not notice before?
I really whoa.
What's all the commotion?
I forgot that's what we're actually called.
Is that Lady Farina?
Yeah.
Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those
You could
stories
just
are
say
about.
traveler.
Lady Farina
My
came
hair
here
color
just to
doesn't
see her.
really
Oh, I
hmm.
bet this is gonna be the duel of the century.
Duel.
A duel.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
got to see this. I knew Lady
No,
Farina
this is
was
my
gonna
favorite
be
part.
right.
Just watch. Just watch. My favorite part.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
Ah, so you do like
Yeah.
problems.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself
Ah.
and this traveler from another land.
Just
as
wait for
you
it.
were hoping to see.
Wait for it.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting
Bring it
gods,
on.
I've
Wait,
got a resume.
Wait a minute. Watch this. Click it, and then watch what happens. She backs away, this little coward. And then look, these people stand up in front of her. She's just, and then wait. Like, remember how I said she cowers out of it, and then the people back her up when she changes her mind?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a
We
duel
fought
of
against
divine.
the Electro Archon.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Florin.
She's doing it.
You know what? I'm not even gonna call you by your actual name because I don't even know how to say it. Alright, Chlorine? Alright, no. No. You are no Chlorine. That's what your name reminds me of. Chlorine.
Oh, but that's one half of the gay ship I have.
Yeah, I know. Provoking a god in front of her people. She provoked us first, thank you.
Stand down, Clorend.
Oh,
They
Chlorend?
admire her
I'm still
courage.
gonna call her Chlorine
Few
out of
have the courage
spite.
to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously
We
a
fought the
true
Electro Archon.
Twice.
Unfortunately,
Like, once
Yeah,
it was
twice.
them, and then another
only
time
crave to be
it was like a
thrilled,
different
and
version
a
of
mere
them.
duel will not slake
Yeah.
my thirst for excitement.
We fought A, and then we fought the Raiden
Okay.
Shogun, who apparently
watch
is
this.
stronger than Raiden
watch,
A.
Yeah.
watch
she's right.
this.
Just a
This
duel
is
would be all
something that, like,
interesting.
Just keep watching. Just keep going.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. And getting a
So
bit
now
old, to
she's
tell
making
the
this out to
truth.
be a criminal.
Don't like her.
Then,
Yeah.
as the god of justice, I
Kyra and
shall
I just got our
face this
victory
traveler
royale.
in another kind of duel.
That's
Nice.
great.
A duel in court.
Court.
In court.
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right.
What
This
did
is
we do
Fontaine,
wrong?
After all.
We just
Such a
got
grand
here
opera
5
house.
seconds ago.
Pity not to use it.
Yeah.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems
Exactly.
like a little too much time in the opera house.
Exactly, Paimon. I can't believe I'm saying that you're right, but you're right.
You mean you're going to put us on trial?
My point exactly. We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits.
She just
during the
called
first 5
Paimon an
days of each month.
object.
You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
She just called Paimon an object! A
Yeah.
flying object!
Yeah.
What is
And it's
wrong
just
with you?
and it's just to get us in trouble, just because she wants to get us in trouble because we got her scared. You cowardice chicken shit. I do not like her at all.
I don't like her either. Am I gonna pull for her because of character design? Then absolutely, but I don't like her.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine
Stop
like she does.
agreeing with her.
This is exactly, and also this is just where I'm like, did she make that up? Exactly.
Flying object? You mean Paimon?
Do you want her to walk?
Precisely.
I don't think she can. I don't think she has the bones.
You have no objections. Then, in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
You love
My
problems.
apologies, Lady
We've
Farina.
done jailbreaks
I don't mean
before,
to
let's do
spoil
it
the
again.
fun, but if you would allow me to interject.
Thank you, Lenny.
I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of
A flying
object.
person.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
I know, I'm sorry.
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object. But how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
She's a person?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to
Oh,
perform
he's
a
gonna-
trick for
Oh,
everyone.
he's gonna, like, perform, like, a magic trick to, like, prove that Paimon isn't actually flying. Oh, I see, that's what the handshake is.
And the tat on the back for Paimon.
Hey, when did you do that?
Ah, when Lenny patted you on the back.
He did this ahead of time because he was preparing for us. This is why I like Lenny. He's got our back, man. Literally.
Literally. Thanks, man.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic?
Shut up, it's great.
Joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Because she's the Hydro Archon.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you
Oh my
here,
god.
Today's performance
Ugh.
can finally be called complete.
Complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
You were about to arrest us under the claims that Paimon is a flying object. And the only reason why you're not gonna arrest us, probably, is because of Lenny.
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The
Oh, so
gods
now we're
will
innocent.
not
I
bring
see. I see how it
charges
is.
against an innocent person.
Yeah.
But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
If you met the other gods, you'd run and hide, you little chicken.
Yeah, you would literally cower in fear of
Like, imagine
Raiden
that,
A.
like,
she would be
Yeah.
so sweet until you like pissed her off, and then yeah.
or even just Venti, because Venti has knocked off the tops of mountains just because he felt like it.
Yeah, and also he just chucked them into the ocean, which gave us the Golden Archipelago.
Yeah, and also, Zhongli threw spears the size of mountains.
Oh
Like-
yeah, I forgot about that one.
No, like, literally, they'd
Seeing
show up
upcoming
and she'd
performance
cower
at
and
the
hide,
Opera
afraid of
House,
what they do.
Mr. Linny and
Yeah.
Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Coward.
Bye.
coward.
Run away. Run away, because that's what you're doing. Bye-bye.
Nubilette's kind of like her dad and tries to stop her from doing stupid stuff.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna like him then.
Archon Paimon's ever
Yeah.
seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Thanks for bailing us
Don't
out, dude.
mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
Well, you did good.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
A chicken, a coward, egocentric,
Hides
self-centered.
behind the crowd. Yeah.
Yep. Stereotypical popular kid.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but
Confusing is an
that's
understatement.
amenable to reason.
I was about to say.
Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first
Oh,
time
boy.
performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine,
Oh.
the Opera House.
Yep.
Isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
Since they're the same thing in the eyes of Fontaine, I'm guessing that they're both held on the same stage.
When there are no
Yep.
public trials being held,
I
the
see.
Opera House hosts a variety of other performances.
A
To the
little
people of
blurred.
Fontaine,
Dude,
the
they're
line
like the
between a
same
trial
thing in
and a
the eyes of
performance
Fontaine.
can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
I mean, we might as well. We're going there
My
anyway.
brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I would be delighted. Thank
Splendid.
you.
In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps
I
you can help
love
me
that name. It's a
distribute them to
little
the people here.
pocket. It's a little pocket. Why does it kind of look like the Walmart version of like a Louis Vuitton bag?
And you're not wrong. It kind of does look like that.
I know, right?
But
Or
it's
like
it
Gucci.
fits in the palm of your hand. I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
No kidding.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Yep. Sounds good.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
Oh, okay.
So, you want
Sounds
to collect
good.
materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
True.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers.
For
I
maritime.
remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Huh.
Made quick work
Oh,
of that.
no.
I can tell you're an experienced traveler.
I mean, we did
I've also finished collecting a
quite
few
literally
here.
go to like 4 separate nations.
Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
Oh dear God.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fair enough.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished
I felt the
here,
power
we should
saving
get
mode
ready
thing.
to head back to the court of Fontaine.
That's very true.
So,
Yep.
we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Hi? What?
She was gonna say food, but they kind of just guessed.
Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
Oh.
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert.
Why
Perhaps
would we
should
need to
split up.
catch her?
You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Just leave her alone.
Alright,
Maybe she
let's
needs
go.
it.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
It seems there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find Lenny.
Let's go.
Yep, that might be a good idea.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't.
I'm
thank
guessing
you
they did
enough.
catch her then.
I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
Interesting.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Why do I feel like that they're actually kind of like in the same plan? Like, I feel like they're like conspiring together.
Did you get hurt, Lenny?
No.
I'll be
I
alright.
figured, but
It's
like
just
I
a
was
twisted
like,
ankle,
it might have
that's
been a
all.
cool
In fact,
plot
it's
twist.
feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero,
No.
at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Whee! Oh, Paimon's making a run for it.
Paimon's excited.
I mean, yeah.
So,
I'm excited too.
this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an
The
aquabus. It allows
Aquabus.
people to travel
Aquabus.
between several key
Aquabus.
locations around Fontaine.
Yes, yes,
It's
Aquabus.
pretty convenient,
Aquabus.
but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Oh.
Oh, look at the dog in the background. Look, they have a new type of dog too.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
No,
just
that's
you
not what I
wait.
meant.
Just you
It's
wait.
just that,
You have yet to see
well,
it.
you don't really talk that much.
Oh no, I think I know what you're talking about.
Besides, it doesn't really feel like a
What?
real trip when it's just
The
two of us.
dogs, aren't they?
It's the
Are they
same
in
as
like
being at
weird little
home.
outfits?
Yep.
Whatever.
Some of them are in outfits depending on their owner, because they're all
Oh
like poodle
no!
themed.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Guess that's what
They're
it's like
really
to be an
cute though.
older
It's not
brother.
bad.
Okay.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
On aboard the aquabus.
Like this one guy had a mustache and his dog was trimmed to make it look like the dog had a mustache, and I was like, oh,
No! Oh,
kitty cat.
hi!
Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. I don't know who you are, but hi.
Wait, you don't? Wait,
I
from
didn't do the
event.
quest. I didn't do the quest for
Oh,
her.
Oh,
Jesus.
excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Lenny and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we...
Oh, because you didn't do the quest, you never met her, so the
I'm
cutscene is
Charlotte,
different.
a reporter for the Steambird.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Because usually
From
she
the
goes, oh my god,
Steambird,
the
huh?
Traveler. But
We've
like
often
now you're not
relied on your
talking at
paper
all
to
to
promote
them.
our performances.
Interesting.
That's
It's an honor
cool.
to meet you. Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
I mean, yeah. Technically, yes.
Amazing. You recognize everybody almost immediately.
You can even see like the little thing from Leeway. Look at that.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter
Yeah.
if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some
Oh, so she's a
favor?
vision lover. Okay.
So, Charlotte, what do you
Kind of like the
usually
opposite of
report on?
glitching.
Well, when there isn't
Yeah.
any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House.
She's wearing a little camera lens as her little choker. That's adorable.
Look at her
Still
little
manage to keep
camera
readers'
on the
attention
like
as
on her
long as you
skirt.
tell things from a
I know,
clever
it's
enough angle,
adorable.
even if it's the same old
I love it.
topics.
For example,
I
reporting
love
on
her
how a
glasses, little
scammer once
monocle thing with the
deceived
bow on
I
it.
know,
girls
little
into
bow.
relationships, or
Aww.
how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Jesus.
Hmm.
I would definitely get my
That's fine and
attention.
all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually. You mean the
Yeah?
serial disappearances of young women case?
Okay.
These
I'm
stories are across the
listening.
town right now, and it's probably the
Guess
most
what we get to
mysterious
be
case
in
we've
this
ever seen.
country? Hello, Holmes.
With
No,
a
you're
draft ready
Holmes.
to publish
You
when
get
the
to be
case is
Holmes this
finally
time.
cracked.
Oh, wait,
It's a
really?
headline story in
I didn't
Yeah,
get
you're
that.
Sherlock Holmes.
It took a minute to load. Wait a minute. You gotta wait for my brain to load a minute.
Oh, when that
Yeah.
happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed
I
tears
get
of
to be
everything.
Holmes?
I've already
Yes.
got all
Yes!
kinds of materials. I
Yep.
can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So,
The
what
truth
is
shall be
the
revealed through the
serial
traveler, because of course it will be.
disappearances of young women case? You mean the girl that hasn't
Lovely.
been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case
Bumpy
happened
ride.
almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many
Ooh.
suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Ooh. There must be more than one criminal
Yes,
at work
it's
then.
possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And at
Hmm.
the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just
Yeah.
imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to
Overprotective,
track down the
but like
culprit.
fair.
He's the
Please
older
don't
brother.
imagine
It's
that,
his
Lenny.
job.
Yeah. Please don't imagine that. Yeah, don't imagine that. That might not be okay.
That's not mentally healthy for you.
Yeah.
Aquabus!
Aquabus?
Every time the word pops up, I'm going to say it.
Alright, we're gonna do it like that now.
We're almost there.
Every time it pops up.
Yeah. If I'm not around, though, because I'm about to get up and go grab some Coke, because I need some.
Coke, you do
Or no, it's not.
drugs?
No, I mean, like, the drink. Actually, it's Dr. Pepper.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us
Mm-hmm.
as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay.
Okay.
Hyman hopes we can chat again soon.
Bye, Charlotte.
See ya.
I love her.
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
Bye.
Also, one of
What
the
a tough
cutscenes is
job.
please subscribe to the
Always running
Steambird, and I
around and
literally laughed.
interviewing everyone.
Really?
Like
Well, where
like
should
when
we
you
go
go to
now?
like teleport, it will pop up. Please subscribe to the Steambird, and I'm like, oh, that's great.
It's amazing.
If you don't
Yeah.
mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Yeah, that might be better.
This is
All
our
right.
current abode.
Ooh, nice.
Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Fremine!
Where did everyone else go?
I thought it was
I
Freminate,
have
but
some
I
new
guess
friends
not.
that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
He's such a soft little guy. I love him.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Oh, teach us.
Hello.
Oh,
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
what a talented family.
Lenny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
It's alright, you go on. Look at all the little blurred things, except for these two.
Okay, I see.
Great use of lighting, might I add.
Is everything alright?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption.
Nah, it's fine.
Before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
I love his little
I
freckles.
was
They're
about
so
to give them
cute.
to you.
That's our Fremine. Always
I know,
quick
right?
with the underwater work.
Oh my god, hi.
All right, I'll take
Hi.
these to the workshop.
He's cute. I love
I
him.
know, right? So adorable.
Okay, pay attention to this. It's raining.
It
Do
doesn't
you
rain?
understand? It doesn't rain inside of It doesn't
But
rain
what was
inside of
that guy
cities.
doing?
Remember? Yeah, he's running from the rain. But remember, it doesn't. It's not supposed to rain inside of cities of
Looks like rain.
Tibet.
Oh
Isn't
my
that
god, you're
odd?
right. It never rains. Why is it raining?
Exactly.
Why is it raining? Oh god.
Who knows?
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
And it's only Fontaine's weather.
I'm afraid that's
Yep.
just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
So why does it only rain on trials with the Opera House?
Who knows? Not me. Maybe. Who knows?
You so know. Shut up.
What's wrong,
If you
Fremine?
can't figure it out by the end of this
There's a
quest
legend
thing, I'll
about the
tell you
rain
about
that
it.
I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour
Do
out
you
rain.
know the lore behind Fontaine?
Nope.
When I was a child,
Okay, I'll
my
tell you
mother
about
told
that
me
as you're
if
walking
I wanted
around.
to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of
If it's an
Fontaine?
elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Yeah, not gonna work.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be
I'll
more
tell you about
popular
it as you're
magician
walking,
if you
'cause it's
understood the
important to
concept of
everything.
romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Heh.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day.
Aquaboost.
Aquabus.
On the day of the
Aquaboost.
performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aranese.
Aquabus.
I'll have Lynette
Aquaboost.
meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. You go ahead.
Oh, are you leaving now?
See.
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner
Beaumont?
there?
The Beaumont?
I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted.
Like,
Being a boss
he's
that tends to be pretty
adorable,
talkative,
dude.
Fremine
So
has always
cute.
been a little
I
afraid.
know. I just want to hug him.
We're on the case.
I just want to give him a
Yeah.
hug.
Sorry for the
It
inconvenience.
is cold.
I'm quite useless when it
No
comes
one
to
will
such
ever hurt him, I
tasks.
swear to God.
I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
You aren't
And
useless,
he's wearing like a
sweetheart.
little
You're
beret
adorable.
with like a little diver's thing on it. Aww.
Also, yeah, he's a big diver.
I know. It's literally in his description.
I understand.
Hello? Is it
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ow, I just hit my hand. Ow. Hi.
You okay?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
there.
I'm a
New
good.
customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
I mean, I might, but like, not today.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials.
I gotta stop.
We're making...
I know you do. I was about to say.
What were they called
I
again?
gotta stop. It can't just be like, oh hey, what's up?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. But they
Oh,
insisted
crap.
on paying the full amount. saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say
Money,
for sure,
money, money.
but who knows?
Must be
It
funny.
Maybe
must
there's
be
good money in
funny.
being
Rich
in the
man's
middle of
world.
Fontaine.
Love that one. Love that song
Is
so
this
much.
Love
the
Ada.
you used to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Hope you're having
Come on, come on, come on,
copyright
come on,
issues,
come on,
Kat.
come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Why
Sorry, I
use
had to
your
watch
hands
it.
when a machine can do the work?
It's fine.
It would be a waste not to use the latest technology.
Come on.
And wasting is a kind of crime.
Yeah.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce
Sorry, say it
energy?
again, ma'am.
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in
Jesus
justice.
Christ,
and
I'm
converts
never
it
gonna
into
be able to say
energy
that.
be used all around Fontaine.
Say what?
So
I'm
that's
never
what
gonna be able to say that
Fontaine is?
long name whenever
That the
the
Oratrice was
trials
created by the
happen, whatever
Archon to
that's
make
called.
judgments.
The
The
Oratrice.
Ortrice. Just call it the Ortrice.
Okay.
Paimon still doesn't
That's the
get
short
it.
name for it.
How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well,
Beliefs are a
Genshin
strong
and
thing.
Hida both said
Oh, yeah. So
yada
that means
yada.
the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
See,
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides
it
indemnitium,
definitely
we have
makes sense
another
because we
type of
heard it from
energy
the
called
Archon's
pneumocia.
mouths. Pneumocia?
Yeah.
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
Who's this prick?
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Conferee of Cabriere by next
Loan
month?
sharks. Oh, I
Why
don't
are you
like
hounding me
these
now?
people.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no? 70%.
7?
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else money. No, it is not.
Hey, hold on. Before you
What?
go around trying to collect payments, why don't you
Hi,
settle your own
child.
debts first?
Hi.
Save the lady.
Hi. Hello.
If Confrérie of
Hello,
Cabriere
child.
wants to poach clients
Hello,
from Northland
child.
Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation?
I love how he just struck a hero pose before saying that.
You're from
Yeah.
Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Ah, funny thing,
Oh,
she just
isn't
said
it
that.
interesting?
Isn't it funny?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
Hi. What's up, dude?
Nice to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Fair enough.
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Stitching.
Even he thinks we're trouble.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything.
Also,
that
I'm
seems
fixing my
quite
pillows.
interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right, Traveler?
Pillow. Pillow. Pillow.
I am laying on my pillow.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, he's gonna
He doesn't
regret
know that
that.
he's a Fatui Harbinger,
It's
by
not
the way.
often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Paimon floated over to the
I
side.
know, I wasn't gonna say anything, but like, it was adorable.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys.
Do we get
let's
to
see who
fight
has
some
to pay up
people?
now.
Please and thank
No,
you.
but you're gonna be able to play as
Can you
child
at least
and
let
do
me
that.
finish one
Woo!
sentence? This is an act of
Yeah.
self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Nope.
Yeah, because
Not
he's
at all.
crazy.
Because he's
And here we go.
powerful.
Watch him play.
Ow.
If he used his ultimate, it's probably all done. I don't know how powerful they made their child,
Brace
though.
yourself. This is gonna hurt.
24K, not bad.
That's not bad at all. It was all done.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
And
The
this is
look
when
of
he discovered he
absolute
messed
terror on his face is absolutely incredible.
It's like Fatui
now you
Harbinger.
notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
That was probably the least threatening thing. Oh, what happened to his vision?
Here we go. Lily just punches the dude in the face. Lights out.
Huh. That
Boom.
was weird.
Yeah, you're telling me about it. Are you feeling
I'm not
alright there,
sure.
bud?
It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I
The
needed
guy
them.
running around in the background.
Maybe there's
Running
something
away.
wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Isn't it strange how they're in the Hydro Kingdom?
Isn't
He
it
somehow
weird?
lost control of his
Isn't
Hydro
it?
vision.
Isn't it just slightly strange?
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
And it rains
If I want
there.
to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my
Wonder.
vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
I don't have a
Don't use your
vision, so
delusion
don't
too
ask
much.
me.
In Fontaine, child. I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Oof.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Oh, what? Why?
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
You just noticed.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But
Interesting.
recently, there seems to be
Oh,
some
here we
sort
go.
of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
It's the thing that people cannot control.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
We're gonna do some detective work, aren't we?
That is a
Wait for it.
possibility.
Do you have any idea where it came
I
from?
can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
Oh, I love Child's backstory. I'm sorry, it's
It
great.
was during that time I learned
Yeah,
nearly
I'm
all
glad
of
you've
my
you've
abilities.
heard it before.
The
Mm-hmm.
one who took me under her wing and
Yeah, I
taught
love
me
his
was
backstory.
named Skirk.
Shirk.
She was always
Or
quiet
Skirk.
and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But
Interesting.
what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar!
Ooh.
When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers.
No coincidence.
It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that the power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
She's stuck in the abyss, Paimon. Did you stop and think about it?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Ooh.
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best.
Do we get to do that?
And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point.
Do we get
Not
to
in
do
this
that?
one. Not this time.
Ah!
So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol
By the way,
of
you're still in
defending your
part
honor.
1 and it's already been
If
2
a
hours
criminal
of your
manages
stream.
Bro, I
This is
know.
only
Shut
part
up.
one.
Shut up, I
If they
know.
lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the
And we're
worst-case
nowhere near the
scenario
end.
is that
Shut
you're
up.
simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So,
That's true.
do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine.
Of course he was.
Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde,
Chlorine! Chlorine! We love
her
chlorine.
for some time before she finally agreed to
Stop.
face me today.
calling
I
her
will
Chlorine.
never stop.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
I'm terrible at remembering names. No.
Huh.
No, we met the
Before I
Hydro-Archon.
forget, I want you to have this.
Oh, you giving us a present? Whoa.
Your vision?
Bro, what?
Seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now.
Don't use your
Besides,
delusion too
I
much,
just need you to
okay?
hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Haha.
Look at the traveler's
Whatever
face.
gave you
Just
that
like,
idea?
God.
Oh, I didn't get to look
I'll
at the
be in
traveler's
touch.
face. Oh no.
The traveler looked like Paimon's face was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm glad they've given more expressions to the
That
traveler as
sneaky
well.
guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon.
Probably because of the whale thing, whatever that's up.
Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Woohoo!
Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the opera house to
Oh,
see
yeah.
Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Lego!
Lenny said that the opera house is on Arenias, so let's go ride the aqua bus.
The Aquabus!
Whoa, now this is fancy. The opera at Eclairs. What a place to hold a performance. No wonder Lenny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh.
So pretty.
Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Okay.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Did you just say something, Paimon?
Paimon didn't say anything.
Whose voice was that
Welcome to
just
the
now?
Fountain of Lucine.
Hi,
All the water
Lynette!
flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
Oh, wait, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice
What
just
do you
now.
mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
It seemed as if the voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
No.
It's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
Shut up, Paimon.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard.
Ooh, do tell.
In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy.
When I'm watching a show that makes me literally want to die. Or wish for that exact
whenever
moment.
I watch,
Are you about to say Heartstopper?
No, of course not.
I haven't watched it yet, sorry.
It's so good though. Watch it,
I'm getting to it.
please.
It's on my list. I'm on the
Watch
last
it
chunk right
now.
now.
Don't be here.
No.
Watch it.
No.
Then you should understand that
Watch it
tears
after we're done.
contain your most intense emotions.
No.
Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine
I think we're gonna
converges.
stop in about 10 or so
Even
minutes.
the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Interesting explanation. Not sure whether I buy it though. Seem to be calling out someone's name.
If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Whoa, is that Inazuma? Inazuma
What?
attire? Look at that.
Oh yeah. I see that, yeah,
Interesting.
it's in
Rather
Azuma.
than worrying
Which I
about
find is
them,
interesting.
you
They've
should
added
worry
a
about
lot
my
of
brother
attires, not
first.
only from here, but from other places. Like, look in the corner over
Oh,
there.
yeah,
There's
look.
someone from Sumeru. And
Don't
you
let
can see
that
someone
conflict
in
with your
Monsat
fool.
clothing. I
He
don't know
tends
when's
to
going
get
to pan the
pretty
camera
nervous
over
just
to them,
before a
but you'll see them
performance.
eventually.
So chatting with Lenny might help
Yeah.
him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Ooh. It's like a real opera house, pretty much empty.
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, no.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Thanks, Lenny. I'm pulling for you right
He
after
paid
this.
for tickets for us.
I know. So kind.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and
Thank
here
you.
are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
Ooh.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Never.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Is that Katsuki Bakugo's voice actor? Wait a minute.
I said the same thing.
Oh, seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
Okay.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Flop your booty down. Yeah, I kind of noticed there was a guy sitting there. This is
Here we go. This is such a real situation.
awkward. Yeah, it's so awkward.
Hey, Traveler, maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still, it's kind of awkward if we don't say anything.
You're up, Paimon.
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Well, I don't know French.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward.
Oh,
I'm
hi.
terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Meet Mr. Nubilet.
Hello.
Look at how pretty he is.
Okay, I get why you said that. He's so pretty.
Oh my god.
I
love
get
his
why.
eyes. And his voice is so nice.
I know. I feel like I recognize it. I don't know. I don't know where he's from. I feel like.
Good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
Hold on, I'm gonna search up his voice actor. I don't know how to spell his name.
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk.
Paimon, you're doing a horrible job at this.
What should we talk about? Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say?
Oh, it
If
doesn't
Mr. Linny
say!
would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Nubilet. Genshin. Ray Chase. Huh. Oh! He's Tengen! From, Demon
Tengen?
Slayer. He's Tengen!
Oh.
And Hauser from Seven Deadly Sins!
Wow.
No wonder!
I was about to be like, his voice sounds so familiar, but I can't place my finger on it.
He's
Man,
also in
so pretty.
Kuroko's Basketball. RE0? Holy crap!
I want this character to marry me. He's so pretty.
Of course.
And he's smart. Listen, man. Okay? You had your moment. I'm having my moment.
Hey!
Okay? It's only fair.
So you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat.
God, I love his voice.
Also, look
Oh!
at his, like, do you see how his outfit, the things hanging are like pendulums?
Yeah,
'Cause
they're
he's,
kind
like,
of... Yeah.
the justice guy.
Also, I noticed that this is cut from the same cloth as the, Hydro Archon.
Yeah.
From her
And
dress.
as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce
Remember,
myself.
he's the last remaining person of his court, so he's not human, because all the rest of them were Oceanids and
Oh,
other
right!
kind of elemental.
Monsieur Nervilet, what an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Yeah, everyone says it differently.
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervilet? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervilet is. Allow me to
It's
introduce you to
Nubilet. Stop
Fontaine's
saying
Chief
Nobilet.
Justice.
You make it sound
That
super
seat
extra.
is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that
Yeah, he
he's
sits all the way up
Ah,
there.
he sits
justice and
there.
honesty here in Fontaine.
Yeah, he's just because it's for performance. He can't sit there this time.
for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice
He's
is
so
merely
laid
what I
back
do
too.
for work.
I know, I love
Nearly every
him.
person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so
Why isn't
special,
he the
really.
Archon?
I wish he was the Archon. He
He
seems so
should be the
nice.
Archon.
He seems
Yeah.
so nice.
And
I'm
by the
pulling
way,
for him.
I should probably let you know.
He's coming up
although I
next
would prefer
after
not to.
after these pair of banners.
There's
I know.
someone sitting up there in the VIP
Oh
seats that
no.
has been striking a pose for quite a while
Do you
now.
see he's like a dad. He's like, "Oh my god, she's been doing that pose for a while. You might want to look at her just to give her the attention she wants and then turn back away." It's like a dad saying to you,
Ugh.
"Look at my kid's thing." And then you look at it for a second and then you go back to the adult conversation.
Yeah.
I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
Yeah, no, it's not the first impression. And for her first impression, she kind of gave us the impression that she was a coward, so.
She is a child. Like
A
a little
child. She's a child.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Ha. Look at that. Now she's gonna go into actor mode.
Huh? Oh, it's
I'll
Farina,
be right
the
back.
Hydro Archon.
Okay.
Huh. She sure has a smug and
Trying to move
satisfied
on
look
too
on
much
her
without
face.
me.
Oh no, I'm
No
definitely
idea
not gonna
that
do
you
that.
saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Yay.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start!
Yay!
Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh? But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Hello, I'm glad you're enjoying it already.
Shut up! I'm looking! Shut up!
Okay.
Whoa.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that?
That was sick.
Didn't do anything. Wasn't
Yeah, it was good.
the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
No wonder he's a famous
If we
magician.
could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To
True.
appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
That's right.
True.
Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when
Also,
Lynette
his pointed
reappeared.
ears definitely doesn't give away the fact that he's not human.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here.
Okay.
The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all.
So he's gonna do something this
In
time.
which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation
Oh,
of
goodness.
one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's watch and
The
see.
lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
Okay.
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
Okay.
Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Oh,
You
it's
now
the
have the
thief.
chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute.
Is it the thief?
Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
What'd you say? Sorry, I was drinking Coke.
Isn't she the
Sorry,
thief?
It might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you
I
to be
don't
as comfortable as
know.
possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter
I mean, yes,
what
he is,
strange
but,
things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and
Okay.
no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
With the whole crowd counting together, you couldn't even if you wanted
No,
to.
that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60! 59! 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54? 53? 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You looked so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40!
That's just what he is.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine, I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Oh god.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show, Paimon. Oh.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Did it come from the stage?
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25! 24! 23! What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell.
Stop messing with the decorations!
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone.
I feel like this is just a
It feels like you're all
ploy.
starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? Nope, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
Hey!
Oh boy. It's okay, Mint. It's okay. It's okay, Mint. You'll figure it out. It's fine. You're okay, Mint. Oh no, I can hear her screaming in a way.
Is this part of
Pause. Pause.
Now
Pause
you're
a
home. You
minute.
have
Did
the song
someone just get murdered?
kind of. Yeah. Now you have to play Holmes, and I will be your Watson.
When you said we were gonna play Holmes, I thought we were talking about the disappearances of the missing women, not murder. Not murder.
Just wait. You'll figure
Not.
it out. Just wait.
Oh my god.
Shush, 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 shush. Keep pressing, and you'll figure it out what I mean by you're still doing the missing woman's case.
fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Even he's confused, which is sad.
Oh no. maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that
No.
box, right?
This
No.
performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
Okay,
No
ma'am.
need to be alarmed, you two.
Not you. It'd
We'll
be
get to
more
the
of
bottom of this
Nubulette
soon
doing
enough.
anything.
Yeah.
And look, he goes and he reassures us first. This
Yeah.
man.
Like, can
I
he be the
appreciate that.
Archon instead? We don't
Unfortunately,
Exactly.
the
need.
person who was in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was
Oh!
Cowell, one of the
Cowell!
assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the
Cowell
fireworks on
died,
stage
it did!
ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
Oh.
As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the
No
audience.
bueno.
And after an initial search of the area,
And the young
guards have
lady went
confirmed that
missing.
the girl is nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
It appears that this incident was not
That's why
merely
it's
some
part of the
mishap with the
disappearing women's
performance.
case.
And there are
Mmm.
many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
To pull it off? Like this?
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale.
Before we continue forward with this,
Underestimate us that badly?
she's immediately assuming that it's Linny. That makes no sense, by the way, because that's a little too straightforward. Have you ever heard the saying, there's no such thing as a perfect case? Lenny's not stupid. He literally out-tricked her. There's no way he would have done this in front of her and everyone else.
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Which makes
Watch
no
this.
sense!
Wait a minute, watch it, wait a minute. Keep going, click it.
Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Keep clicking.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not?
Continue
Now
it.
that I think about it,
Shush,
that
I'm
whole
going.
speech about magicians making things disappear was
I'm just waiting for my favorite
more
part.
than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this?
You're not
couldn't
falling for
have.
her BS, Paimon. Paimon, come on.
In the box on the
Come
stage
on.
the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at most.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina,
Here's my favorite
may I
part.
assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think...
He questions her and she chickens like a little...
I know.
Because he's the professional one, so he's like, are you sure about that? And she's like, no, I'm not so sure. But now she's gonna get evidence from
shut
the
up.
crowd.
Shut up, audience members. You don't know crap.
I mean, of course, my dear people. That's right.
Oh,
her
I mean
confidence
you,
back up again.
traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust Linny. I trust him more than
There's
you.
no problem at all. You know, the traveler and I already had a duel the first
No,
time
we
met.
did not. No, we did not. What
Here's wait
kind
for
of...
her, another piece of her BS. Wait for it. Another piece of her BS.
Our little duel ended in a draw.
I really
So
want
what
to
she's
punch
making
her
it
right
sound-
now.
Yeah, what she's making it sound like is we needed Linny's help to beat her.
I really don't like her right now.
Yeah.
Draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner
And she'll... Let me guess. She'll throw a fit if it's not her who wins. Because she's the most popular girl.
on the grandest of
Yep.
stages, the Opera Epiclese.
wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
Well said,
I
Paimon.
understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order.
Good thing we're already in the courtroom.
Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Till the very end!
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
I hate how they spelled that.
A day isn't that long.
Guards?
Let's see what kind of
Yeah.
case this big shot outlander can
It's
fill
because
in such a short amount of time.
everything's spelled differently. Like the Millith, that's a different way of spelling the military. And well, Mondstadt just has the guild. So now we get to do some investigating work. By the way, you're not even halfway through this.
Huh?
You're not even halfway through this, by the way. So we're probably just gonna do part 1.
Yeah, this is gonna be a part 1 here.
Sorry about
And then
everything
tomorrow
that
we might
happened
do
just
part
now.
2 or whenever you're ready.
Were you
Yeah.
frightened?
Oh, I might not be here tomorrow.
Oh
yeah, no,
regardless, I'll just do
okay,
it whenever we're
what?
both ready.
Yeah, I'm a little
Yeah.
shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the
No.
man to hear? Thank you so much for trusting me.
I didn't even let him finish talking. I know.
I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion.
See.
I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
There's no denying what happened, though.
Precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where did you get those glasses, Paimon?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
I love the glasses.
Oh my god.
Hello, Holmes, for I am Watson. I'm your
Yes.
Watson today. I know
Yes.
everything, and I know the ending of this, and I know it's crazy.
Do you
So I'm
know
just
how
gonna keep
to
my
do a
mouth
British
shut.
accent? Do you know how to do a posh British accent?
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna try.
Try. It's very fun. It's very fun.
Right.
Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel fund.
Ow, my leggies.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
Honestly. Like a little Watson.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to
See.
my normal self.
See.
But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that.
That's us.
We'll be counting on you.
Alright.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down. I'm used to this sort of thing. Right, we are.
Yeah.
Since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
That's true. Good question, Paimon.
Oh, well. I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it.
B.
Woo! Officer, how's the investigation going?
Hola. We're Linny and Lynette's attorneys.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Well, too late. She kind of pulled us into it.
What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see.
Uh-huh.
The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troop long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the
It did not actually draw the outline around the body.
As you probably saw when you were in the
Did you see
audience,
what I
the
typed
water
in the chat
tank
for the
suddenly fell
video?
and smashed the
Kafka
box with
mommy?
Cal inside it.
Why was Cowl inside? Wasn't the girl supposed to be in there?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap.
Okay, we found the murder weapon. And the cause of death.
All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident.
Yeah, it's a setup.
If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
Ah, I see. So he's the most likely suspect, and so that's why Farina, aka the brat, chose him as the person of interest.
But he doesn't
Yeah.
have a motive.
Exactly.
Are you both good friends of his?
See, we're friends, but not good friends.
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
Shut up.
I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand.
Okay, well, you don't have to be such a Debbie Downer about it. Jesus.
I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
People can also be the most reliable
Sorry,
evidence.
I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good.
Okay.
She doesn't want to
Anyway,
know. It's
you may
alright.
investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Case record! Oh my gosh! Oh.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while.
Character I want!
Huh? You mean us?
Well said, Paimon.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those
The
who wish
other
to
half of my
cut
gay
down the
ship.
thorns and pursue the truth. No?
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
No, actually, I've never heard of it.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor
Hello,
of being
Navia.
its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
Hello. Hello, boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and
Oh, I'm guessing this is the French guy.
purview.
Yep.
I could immediately tell.
His accent is very strong.
See. Demoiselle.
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
Should you prefer?
Should you prefer?
Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
So, do you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time.
Uh-huh.
Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really?
Yay!
Too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
That's great. Okay.
Sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
Yes, finally, someone who agrees.
But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask.
So, I'm just gonna tell you a bit about her, but you'll figure it out later. It's not that much of a spoiler. She runs kind of like a mafia organization that are the good guys. Instead of following the twisted justice system, they kind of avoid the Hydro Archon's way of doing things and do it their own way.
Ah, so it's like
Which
an
is why
anti-mafia.
which is why she's totally against everything the Hydro Archon does. Like, she doesn't follow blindly like everyone else does.
Great, I like her even more now. Continue.
Yeah.
A trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Yep.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Who would? Actually, pretty much everyone would.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Well, when you put it like that.
Alright, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Fair enough.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
I dropped everything.
Well?
Not always.
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Or actually, something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
See, they don't follow her blindly.
Yeah.
I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
Alright, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors.
Woo!
Now,
Pretty lady likes me.
following which
Jesus Christ.
I will always make that joke.
be my assistants.
Yeah.
Since when did we become assistants?
Since now.
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
What is up with the hat? I can't figure out what's wrong with it.
That's more like it.
What hat?
Her hat.
It's sideways.
Yeah.
The top isn't that much sideways, but her hat, like the brim of the hat, is tilted upward, which is like a French style way of doing hats, which isn't very normal here.
Okay.
Like, if you look back at it again.
I think you're missing the point.
Far be it from me to brag, but
Also, what's wrong with his hat's huge?
Instrumental in uncovering the truth.
Yeah.
His hat's abnormally large.
You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to
Is there just like a full like
in this sense, our
steak
goals
under there? Like a steak on a plate? Is there like a full like meal under there? Like what?
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Exactly.
No thoughts, just hat.
No thoughts, just hat.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
No problem.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
Lego. Lego.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes.
After the Chief Justice gave the order,
I specifically looked up and down. Well, technically down. I looked down at you as I was coming in.
girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
What about during the show?
Now, there was much... opportunity then, either?
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still,
Wait, did you get
I
all
did
the
not
evidence
abandon
inside
my
of
post, and I stayed put
the
no matter
room?
how loud the
The
applause
what?
was. If someone had
Inside
so
of the
much as
room.
even
Did you get all of it?
approached the
Not
door,
yet.
I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So,
Melazines.
Melazines.
Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Looks like an old ordinary box, but Lenny somehow moved instantly from the stage to being inside of it. How did he do it? Sup, dude?
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too.
Why do I also feel like I know who his voice actor is?
If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it.
He heard it too.
And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people heard it. They
wasn't
just chose to
terribly
ignore
loud,
it because they're busy
and
counting
I
down.
suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
Wait, wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in that case?
That's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound? Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence.
Uh-huh.
The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Could you tell us who she is?
Sure. It's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey.
Right.
She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Halsey.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Yeah.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't...
Oh, dang it.
Okay, then.
No need to
Thanks
be
for
so
letting us
formal.
know.
If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us.
No
It is
problem.
of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Yes, sir.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Yes.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
So either Lenny didn't realize this was a safety concern, or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
I'm just looking at where the rope snapped.
Whoa.
Rope.
Look! This bit is made from different material!
Whoa!
Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Seems to be flammable, like a type of flash cotton.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait! Why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes!
Huh. So it was a setup then. Someone from backstage, maybe. The broken magic box was left on the scene after the guards completed their investigation. Looking at it now, the water tank must have struck it really hard.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
Oh.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That's not good.
What?
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
For solving a murder.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
But Lenny's not the only one that had access to all of that stuff, is he?
Yeah, it was the entire backstage crew too. See, what I'm
Most of
thinking,
his workers.
I'm doing a little sleuthing here. I think it might have been Cal. Suicide. I mean, sure, probably a little dark and ow, why would you want to do that? But like, I feel like it might have been at least either Cal or someone else from backstage.
Very interesting choices, Minty.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
You'll be able to tell eventually.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Navia!
I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
AKA, the anti-mafia.
Sorry,
Yep.
I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Not a problem.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see
Also,
the
I like that
secrets
the
behind
spider web
magic
thing
performed
underneath
on
her hat.
such
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
looking.
I know. I was just looking at that.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick.
Under the
But
stage.
before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
I realized it immediately, so before you
I'm
click
not
forward,
trying
I
to
just
be
want to see if you
dramatic.
realize.
Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Weren't there balloons?
Yeah, but other than that, what else was in there?
Streamers? I don't remember.
Okay, just click forward. I realized it immediately. I was like, oh, that explains it.
Balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah,
Other
good
than that.
eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
Oh, the back door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned.
Oh.
Those patterns are now gone,
Exactly.
replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put two and two together, what do you
There's
get?
another box.
Exactly.
A box inside of a box.
Let's
A
go.
box inside of a
I'll tell you how
box.
it works as we head down.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic
Oh, yeah. And the passage linked the two boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The two magic
Which ruins
boxes
the
are
events of the
positioned
magic
right
trick,
above
but it's
the two
fine.
entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
Uh-huh.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
Uh-huh.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely.
Yep. So
The
the
inner
box
box
gets
would descend after
transported to the
audience
other
member
box and
was
you get put
inside
up
and be
inside of the
moved
other
along the
box.
trolley.
Yes.
All while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
What about your side of the trick?
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
Oh.
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
Oh.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And
She's great.
That's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked! Wow! Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last!
I can tell a lot of thought was put into this.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box
Yep.
and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending.
Wow.
And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw,
Whatever
Kat
is
was in
happening on the
box,
other
not
side,
our
is it
audience
like
member. She, on the other hand,
no, like on your
mysteriously
end?
vanished.
What I hear some sort of noise.
I don't hear anything. There was lightning for a sec, like thunder, but there wasn't anything else.
Weird.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Sure.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
I love how like Lenny is just constantly making magician jokes during when he could literally be put
Arrested, yeah.
on trial and arrested for legit murder.